Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to part 3 of AstralGames Day 129. We just gotten into possession of a scroll, and yeah, the god asked us not to give it to the person of the archives. I've recovered the stolen scroll. All that remains is to deliver it back to Grimda. I just had the strangest experience. I heard a voice in my head and it told me to hide the scroll again. It directed me to bury it in the Black Meadow, under the skull of the drake looking east. Sounded like a message from Will itself. So, we need to go to Black Meadow? Did it say Black Meadow? Yes. So, on one hand we have the scroll that we could give to Grimda to gain access. On the other hand, we had a message from Will telling us to hide the scroll. I thought about it during the break, and I think we need to hide it, because as we also know from Grimda is that she is very much listening to her god, and if we say that the god told us that we needed to hide it, then she will possibly agree. So hopefully that's what I'm hoping for. Tower's construction complete. Oh, nice. The drake looking east. So he haven't spotted a drake thing yet, I take it. No, not really. So we need to explore more of this map. Maybe here? Ooh, a live EU4 practice, that would be nice. I might do that on stream as well at some point. I suck at EU4. I've tried it like 3 times now. Possibly not with the easiest nations, but I tried it with like 3 times now. And I failed all times. I got wrecked. Wasn't you going to play it on stream last week? No, I haven't. Oh.
Wait.
Holy shit. Okay, that's a lot of wickets. No, I haven't. I haven't announced it yet or talked about it yet, as far as I can tell. Oh, nice, that one doesn't carry out effective damage thing. That's pretty decent. Why can't we target that way?
Right.
Oh, because it's dead. Hey, Fall, what up? But I might do it. I just suck at it. But I guess that's no problem. Oh, ghosts. This overturned god bristles with crossbow bolts. Let's stay in dark. Not for this game, no. No, it's I believe it was you who gifted me this game. So that's all I have for it. Everything that you gifted me is what I have. Oh, hey, there's the drake, facing east. There we go. The bones feels hard as stone yet surprisingly light. The drake's skull faces east. Soil underneath is soft and moist. Bury the skull wheel. Well done, Watcher. Might gift you a book, Hearts of Iron 3. I believe I already have Hearts of Iron. I should check it. Can I go into my Steam? I guess so. I mean, without you guys. Victoria 2. War Thunder. Oh, sorry for the zoom, guys. I should use my cursor. I believe yeah, Hearts of Iron 3. I believe that crashed on my PC. That was the Paradox game that crashed on me. Yeah. Alright. So you don't have to gift it to me, I already have it. And it doesn't work. To Copper Lane. We can also sleep in the inn then. How are you, Fowl? Long time no see.
I've never been to Nasitok. Is it very cold? What creatures wander the tundra?
Hope you've been well.
Do you always ask
Hope
this
you
many
are
questions?
Well, that's just to get us started. Let me get out some parchment for notes.
Ask whatever you want. If I don't know, I'll make
Major
something up.
fatigue. Yeah, we should rest up. Maybe she'll attack us for being so evil and following the advice of a god, which is weird. She should take the news very well.
Gods keep you.
Could I get a room? Lasts for 2 rests, 1 perception, 1 resolve. I assume it doesn't stack. So we'll take the common room. Because we haven't rested yet in those 2 rests, I think. Nope, the merchant's bonus is still there. That would be your luck the whole time you played it. No, I think Hearts of Iron crashed on my PC. It was the one game that I couldn't play from... or was it Victoria? I'm not sure anymore. One of the 2 that I have crashed. One of those 2. Crashed like all the time. So I didn't even bother. But this was a pretty map. Yeah, it looks cool. As does the world map. It's really well made. But yeah, I'm still getting to grips with Europa Universalis, so I'm fine with that project for now. Because I need to know it for the Dynasty Challenge. Luckily there are great YouTubers who explain the game. And my previous Crusader Kings experience, whilst it isn't the same, does help with understanding.
Good day to you.
Understanding it. I found a scroll, but Will asked me to hide it again. Her gnarled hand shakes as she points at you. Her eyes burn. You expect me to believe a yarn like that? Bought the game on Steam for $8.50. Oh, that's pretty nice. You said it yourself. Would be foolish to steal from the God of Secrets. Whale's the God of Truths, both hidden and revealed. Does this really seem strange? She squints at you from behind her thick spectacles. After several seconds of silence, she cackles. Decades of service and Whale is still a mystery even to me. But I see your point. You've aided the obscured faithfully. Yes! Hype! Total quest experience 3,000. He presents you with a folded section of fabric. Will is both a keeper and a discoverer of secrets. May this hood aid in revealing what's obscured and keep you hidden from those who wish to do you harm. You find a key in your palm. You're also free to visit the other archives and take whatever books or scrolls you find in the open. Spreading and circulating new mysteries is part of our service to the obscured. Yes, metagaming, knowing that one quest leads to the other, so I skipped that dialogue that I didn't need anyway to go to the thing. Nice. Let's still ask it though, just in case she says you can't get the theorem. Grimda's impressive frown deepens. Thank you for letting me know. I'll be sure to tuck that tome away from prying eyes and see that this Nadian never sets foot in here again. In the meantime, a token of our appreciation. Is this what we wanted? To see her bought entirely? It seems a fearsome price to pay. Knowledge dangled just out of reach makes a tempting price for any soul. Crap. No. No, I want that book to be. No. I assume this is the autosave that we enter the library? Hopefully. I want that book. I want to give it to the Animancer. I want to get that research going so we can research against the Waidwind's legacy. Hey Philip, what up? I hope your meeting went well. Or meetings, or whatever it was you were doing. Screw the experience and the copper, man. I want the...
Well met, friend.
Ask me to hide it. Does this really seem strange? That's what we got. Footpad's hood. Blah blah blah. Farewell. See ya! Now, and let me enter the archives and get the theorem scroll. Damn meetings. Crumple, crumple, crumple. +2 stealth and +1 perception? I need that perception. I need that perception. I need 1 perception and 1 resolve. For the, for some of the, oh, this also does resolve and perception. Never mind. Never mind. Here you go. Damn it. Unfortunate. Meetings, just sit there scratching your to make occasional comment that you think the cream is... OMG. Alright, we can get the theorem. The letter of Augmenter the Wise. I don't normally want to condone theft, Talos Frukan, but... Wait, did we thief? We could take anything we wanted, right? Why the hell did we thief? Why the hell did we thief? We could take any book we wanted. Is that so? This is weird.
Keeping quiet.
Did we now thief? Oh god. The queen that wasn't still is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did we now get the thieves? The thievery stuff? But did you get your scrolls?
What's on your mind?
Or was that not the archives you wanted to be in? Travel with Ada to the records archive. No, so this is not the archive.
Yeah.
The archive you wanted to be in, I guess. Because we got everything and it didn't trigger, so. Got our boarding passes printed off. Nice! Just research the buses a bit more, I see. Yeah, Binary is pretty busy these days, it seems. I don't see him around often either. He has been pretty busy. Alright, so something is done. Completed, completed, completed. We've got 5k. I'm sure we can purchase something. Got him tied up in our face. No, not really. Alright, so you must build the barracks to recruit hirelings. You must be at the stronghold to recruit or dismiss party members. Okay, the Western Passage invaders. I never heard about invaders yet, so. The Bailey House various necessities for keeping the stronghold self-sufficient. Allow you to upgrade the grounds further. The library contains volumes of ancient lore. Will grant a lore bonus. Upgrading the barracks will allow you to employ hirelings. The dungeons and 9 cells allow you to take prisoners during your travels. The survival skill. Upgrading grounds boost constitution and athletics bonus. A home is only comfortable. Bright Hollow Hop. Bright Hollow Lab. Bright Hollow Courtyard Pool. Yeah, you have your own stronghold in this game, indeed. I'm just wondering what the hell to upgrade. I guess we'll upgrade the grounds further. I guess we'll upgrade the grounds further. I don't know. Okay, so we don't know where he wants us to go then. We should get back to Brackenbury Sanctum. Get the theorems of. We need to go through Brackenbury to go to the Salty Inn anyway. Astral collected a lot of books earlier. Indeed, he did collect a lot of books, and now we stole them apparently, even though they gave us the key and said take any books you want. Which is really weird. She was like, here, have the key, go check out our books, take any you want, and then it's like, well, you stole them. That sucks. Yep, you finished DS1 and I'm still cracking at it. Still cracking at it. I might just break the cycle and just do more Crusader Kings and Dark Souls for a bit. Just so I can get somewhere with those games. It's going to be released, Wolf. I don't know when. Phil already played a demo of it, so you can relay any questions about it to him. Oh, the cool Carnage emoji. Yeah, it's not present.
Good day to you.
Give her the theorems. You'll never believe what I found. You, Lady of Lament, you really found it. Nadine cradles the musty tome like a newborn. I can't believe it really exists. She looks back at you. Thank you so much. This will be invaluable. She almost turns to the book, but at the last moment she remembers herself and gives you a bag of coin. More copper, more experience. I'm glad this will be useful. I don't suppose you could spare a little more. Is that all? I was glad to help. Anything else? Nope. Have fun with the book. Perfect. I support your research. Wait, no, I didn't want to press on this. Minor adventure added. The quest expires in 3 days. Taxes collected. All earnings were lost to bandits. Minor adventure. Well, we don't have as many companions to assign to adventure, so... Okay. We need not go to... yeah, we need to go to Ondra's Gift. That's the next area we need to explore. Oh, thanks for the host, Philip. Thank thee. 12 minutes. Perfect. Philip Rich. I think everyone in here follows Philip Rich already, but if you don't, you're missing out on the greatest English streamer of Twitch. One of the greatest Englishmen on Twitch. Who will be here on Sunday? We'll be doing the dual stream. Doing the dual streaming. Oh man, this is a big place. Okay. Abandoned house. Cool facts. Phil is good and nice are really nice people indeed. And it will be a 4 people stream. Well, it will be Phil and me, but hopefully we'll have some guest appearances from Book and Crafty Lau this Sunday. Going to play Gwent again with the innkeepers tonight. Oh god. Okay, let's check this out. Another ship lost. A Valiant merchant vessel. No survivors. Refugee. Interesting. Oh god, is this one of those a dozen tiny something squirm within the pot of rice? Yep, it's a Svef place. Okay, we'll leave you to it, guys. Have fun with your drug addiction. More dark stories. You see 4 flickering torches, the only sources of light reflecting across 4 tense faces. Harsh words crackled in the air between them as they argue about their course, some wanting to return, some wanting to continue. They move step by careful step through the dank cave, noses pinched and eyes alert. One, a ghostly elven woman, is thrown into the air and onto the ground with a sudden snap, the victim of an unseen trap. The group is surrounded now, skeletal hands reaching from beyond the grave at the intrusion of life in their midst. The group scrambles for their weapons, but too late. The skeletons are already upon them. The fallen elf cracks her eyes open. One of her companions falls, about to be impaled by an ancient spear. Adrenaline floods her system and she screams into action, moving faster than anyone just unconscious has a right to. Eyes white with fear, she conjures a wall of fire, incinerating the skeleton and providing a momentary reprieve for the party. Breathing hard, they share a glance as the passage is flooded with flickering orange and ready their weapons. This time, they are ready, and the skeletons lost mere minutes before falling to the ground once more. Brah. Epicness. Because epicness. We see a young woman standing against the backdrop of a wide grassy plain. Her face is all silver and shadow in the moonlight, and she looks down at the wooden raft at her feet. An older woman lies on the raft, her arms crossed over her chest and her eyes closed in death. Her face is the same dark grey as the younger woman's, and her head bears the same curving protuberances. But that is where the resemblance ends. The younger woman takes a pendant from the older woman's neck and ties it around her own. The platinum medallion shows a crescent moon engulfed by a curling wave, the symbol of the goddess Ondra. The young woman pushes the raft from the grassy beach into the tide. She stands in the surf and watches it disappear, a silver tear rolling down her cheek. Because epic writing. Oh, this looks like the addict's place. The knob on the underside suggests that the table was fashioned from a derelict door. A beer. Beer! A youngish elven man squints at you in surprise. You can't just barge into somebody's home like this. Who do you think you are? Who are you? The elf who lives here. Now get out. Fine. That was epic. That was epic. That was actually what all NPCs should do, by just barging into their homes. Like some NPCs are like, some NPCs will be like, we're like, ooh, in the quest, and ooh, a story, and you barge into our home, but here's our life story. And yeah, in real life we would just be like, just get out of our house. What the hell are you even doing here? And that's what this elf did, so good on ya. Okay, let's see what this top row has before we march into another house. Oh, another epic writing. You see a body on a bench, a team of mages and healers buzzing around the room shouting instructions and incantations. A pulsating crystalline device lies in the body's chest cavity, steaming slightly in the magically cooled room. The healers stitch the skin as a priest murmurs healing charms. Finally, it is done. The body is again whole. The mages gather for a final enchantment as the others watch, a complicated ritual that has them sweating rivulets. A hush falls over the room as the body shudders, electricity arcing from side to side, eyes fluttering open. For a moment he's there, but something is wrong. He goes to scream and he's gone. The room is silent as they trail out, overcome, but something stays. Not quite tangible, and shouts wordlessly as it sees its own body for the first time. Whoa. There's wild animals. Astral missed the loot. Ooh, it's a hoot, I missed the loot. Yeah. I don't care really. You random collection of canned adventures. Ooh! This place holds more promise. The promise of victory. Oh wait, wrong game. Potion of Eldritch Aim. Silver Fanning. Thank you! The rope coiled around the chair feels painfully scratchy. The water is pale, murky with blood. Hammer and chisel, sure, why not? Campfire. You already have the maximum quantity of campfire. Fine. No need to use campfire, so no need to use it and then take it. Alright. We've explored this site. Let's see if we go across this bridge. We come to this small place and we can go down there. Ramshackle house. What's the best way to explore this area? We could go back down here, explore this whole area. Yeah, let's do that. Late 2015. Cossacks, the next DLC for EU. Man, I'm still wrapping my head around the base game. I've got the DLC, but I don't need info on that now. Hulda's house. Are you going to shoo us out as well? All the good weapons and armor so expensive in this game. I have 20k and can't call myself rich. Shit. Are you here about my boy? Quiet motionless shape is swaddled beneath filthy rags. I hear a quest coming on. Pale green fuzz has colonized one of the lobes. The woman looks like she hasn't slept in days. Her hair is a rat's nest of tangles and her eyes are lined with shadows. She casts an anxious glance at the door. Her eyes widen, somewhere between hope and apprehension. Are you here about Darren? Calm down and start from the beginning. No, but if it is something I can help with, I will. It's my son. His father Wade took him fishing 2 days ago, and I haven't seen them since. The neighbors are no help, and the city watch can hardly bother us with the gift these days. I'd be out on the docks looking myself, but I can't leave the baby. Her eyes wander to her crib, and she lowers her voice. I don't dare take a hollowborn out. What with the violence near the brothel? You have a hollowborn baby? Wademan's legacy is as potent in Defiance Bay as anywhere. People are scared and they're looking for someone to blame, whether it's those women at the brothel or the families of these poor babes. Might be nice if a god or two stepped in and set people straight. But maybe that's just me. I don't approve of what goes on at May's place, but these attacks won't earn us God's mercy, and it's only made it harder to earn a living. Tell me more about their disappearance. Tell me about Darren. The ghost of a smile flickers across her lips. He's a brave lad, if a little too bold for his own good, but he's always been a dutiful son and gentle brother. He's got a dark hair, quick eyes, and a ready smile. When you find him, you'll recognize him in a heartbeat, I'm sure. Are you talking about The Witcher or this game, Sneaky? Tell me about Wade. She scowls and brushes her greasy strand of hair from her face. Sometimes I don't know whether to rejoice or rue that he comes home as often as he does. He spends most of his time and all of our money drinking at the brothel. Has ever since. Oh. This game, yeah, the items are expensive. I do agree. Wade was taking Darren fishing. I'll be back if I find anything. Don't know how to thank you. I don't have much to spare these days, but Andra bless you. I was right. I felt a quest coming on. And there was, behold, a quest. Astral dies a lot anyway, so it wouldn't do him no good. I'm pretty fine in this game. The only time that I wasn't fine was at Raedric's Stronghold. That was the only time I wasn't really doing all that fishy. The sailor sniffs the salty air and turns her head in disdain. Fine. Fine. You wanna disdain me, woman? Be gone! I will save the world! You will rue the day that you have ignored me! What the hell? Grab his purse and go! Oh shit. Why aren't we chasing? This man's fancy clothes are ripped and blood flows from the fresh cut above his eye. He tries to push himself up, but his arm is shaking. He winces painfully. Normal, Sneaky, normal. Help him up. Thank you. My head. I can't believe they just attacked you. Middle of the street. Neither can I. It's a rough part of town, but the rebels never been violent. He slowly stretches out one leg, grimacing at his scraped knee. Even a night with Ikali isn't worth this. Wait. Oh. That could have been a quest. But I was too obsessed with the purple thing in the water there. Oh, you can actually get into the water. Okay. Purple thing. A young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. His hands are stiffed around his dagger. A soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. As you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes at the air around you. The soul can't touch you, but you feel it burn with a feeble, uncontrolled rage. People love shiny things, that's true. Calm down and show me what happened. The soul flickers, it ripples towards you timidly at first. As it swirls around you, you experience wonder, fear, and the joy of running between the ships at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the streets around the salty mast. Women with painted faces weave between men stumbling in and out of the lamplight. Father's gone in for a drink, just like always. He'd said he'd only be a few minutes, but it's been hours. The man guarding the door only laughed when you tried to explain this. There's always a back door. In an alley, two men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She's backed against the wall and looking away. They're inching closer. You step forward. The man barely acknowledges you, but the woman looks at you, a plea in her eyes. You've seen that look in abused strays. In your hollow-born sister, that time father took her from her splintering cradle into the filled washed basin. You were brave that day. A knife is in the tug's belt. It is in your hands, and now it's in his thigh. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. Fingers bite into your arm and a muddy boot sails towards your face. Then, everything is muffled by cold, brackish water. The soul retreats from you. It pulses with a question. You did a brave thing. The gods will reward you in the next life. Darren soul absorbs this thought and ebbs into the ocean mists around the dock. Take the dagger. The boy's small hands are rigid in death, but you pry the dagger free. Looks too large and too expensive to have belonged to him. The letter B is carved in the pommel. What kind of monster in this game has given you the most trouble so far? Raedric. That's the only one where I've died more than 2 times. The Raedric fight. Brave Darren. Aww. Poor Darren. Okay. We're still going, what about ghosts? Don't think I fought any ghosts yet. And if I did, no trouble. No trouble whatsoever. Like the Raedric fight was the only real one where I was like, oh my god. Surrounded by scattered planks, it isn't clear where the skiff has been half built and abandoned or cannibalized for lumber. Oh, it's more of that green stuff that was talked about in the beginning of the game. Can't remember its name though. Oh, more epic tales. You see an elven woman, her colorless complexion almost invisible amidst the falling snow. She's wrapped in white fur, tense eyes squinting in the glare. She moves rapidly, boots barely marking the snow underfoot, snapping glances behind her. A howl rises, quickly joined by another and another. And she loses a prayer to the wind as she begins to run. The wolves gain ground quickly, loping effortlessly towards her. She fumbles with her spellbook, but it's trapped in loops of leather on her back. Cursing, she changes course towards a jutting outcrop of ice. She can hear them now, hot breath crackling in the frozen air. Breathing hard, she tries to run faster, nose crinkling against the sweat down her face, clammy. With a cry of relief, she reaches the ice and disappears. She falls into the small opening with a muffled thump, holding her breath as the wolves try to track her, confused in the snow above. She shivers uncontrollably, from cold or fear, and tries to wait. You see only the barest glimpse of a jagged, disfiguring scar, before it's hidden with a hood as the man prepares to leap. One window to another, scaling a trellis with soft gloved hands, he moves promptly through the upper stories of a careless city. The afternoon is lethargic, empty, and he quickly hits 3 targets: a scroll hidden in some noblewoman's cabinet, a bottle of dark red wine from a blackened and dilapidated cellar, a bunch of coins from a sfaff-wasted, overly roughed young elf. He buys himself dinner at an overly orange, raw-scrubbed inn and swills the wine as he eats, but his eyes are on the door. He has barely finished when it closes behind a saw white elf, red eyes demanding answers. Unperturbed, he kisses her on the cheek, discreetly placing the scroll in her pocket, before returning to his meal, a significant deal richer for the gold in his hand. Like, if you know all this, what would you do? Here's a question for the chat. What would you guys do if you had this power and knew all this? Like, you came across these people and they were like, well, I stole this, or I killed that, or you know, all these crimes that you would then know about, but no one else knew that you knew them. Would you confront those people, or would you just be like, ah, crap, well, there's nothing I can do about it? Or that would be interesting to hear people's opinions on that. What if you were a watcher? Oh shit.
Sirves me.
Okay, this isn't good. I get all sorts of rewards. I've experienced similar. I'll bribe them. Yeah, boom. Consequence. I can't see anything due to the mast. Only people I know though. Oh, you mean with the thing? Yeah, possibly. Utility to targets. Restore some. It is time to invoke the spirit.
Hey. Wait, see.
Okay. It is sometimes frustrating. Can you invoke something other than the skeletons? Oh, this is good. How so? If I may ask.
Let's go.
Okay. And within shield. Primal water. Binding copper. No idea what that all does, but fine, sure. Yep. That's more experience for us. Oh god. More opposition there. Rain blight.
Wait.
I don't know what that comment is. Immune. It's a zone increasing might and resolve. Nope. Yeah, do that circle. Yeah, that circle is good. That circle will prevent from
Yes.
firing one of those missiles.
Shot with this.
Damn it. So a lot of magic immune people. So a wizard can't do a lot.
That's not very helpful.
Stand.
That's not very helpful.
Oh god, Durance is almost dead. You can try and throw that, but I don't think that will work.
Hey.
Kusruda!
Fight it.
Okay.
Damn it. Wish I could have done something.
Oh god, our priest is almost dead.
What?
Restore your endurance. He needs to die.
I have them.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yes.
You had healing, right?
What?
I'm here.
And someone else
How may I
also had
help?
healing.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ah. Yes, excellent. Witness scepter shaft. Well, we fought for it, so can't go past there. Nope. White leaf. Sure. Must be useful for something. And within scepter base. Oh. Now we need to go look for the within scepter head or something. There we go. Within scepter. Being jacked. Adra, that's it. Desperate or inexperienced, or both. Maybe we can combine them with crafting or something. This looks like the top portion of the scepter. Okay, why can't we take it into our inventory? Is there a quest that activated? Nope. Interesting. Because they are quest items. Ah! Well, I haven't seen a quest. Maybe I picked up the items before I picked up the quest or something. Interesting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, whatever the case, it is time for the final break of AstralGames Day 129. And when we come back, we shall be exploring more of this area and trying to do all the quests and also go to the lady and tell about her son's fate and do all of the quests and questions. So yeah, see you guys in a bit when we explore more of Pillars of Eternity and Odas or Odra's thingy, whatever this place is called. See you guys in a bit.